What's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with another video. The fall season is almost upon us, and that means a slew of new games to play. So in this video, I'm going to take a look at the top 10 upcoming PC games of fall 2015. Let's get right into this with number 10, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Gears of War is finally coming back to PC. While Gears of War 1 was on PC, we're finally getting another one in Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Keep in mind that Gears of War Ultimate Edition is a remake of the first game, so it's not like we're getting Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, or Gears of War Judgment. It's just Gears of War 1 remastered, remade, and also keep in mind that Gears of War Ultimate Edition will be exclusive to Windows 10. Still, Gears of War 1 was, in my opinion, the best Gears of War game, so it's nice to see PC get this game. Even if you do have to upgrade to Windows 10, I think it will be worth it. And finally, we got one of these big Microsoft franchises back on PC. Now all that's left is Halo, but this fall, you'll be able to play Gears of War Ultimate Edition on PC and Windows 10. Number 9, Tales of Zestiria. A lot of you PC gamers might be like, what is this weeaboo trash? The Tales of series is a big JRPG series. While most of the games are on PS4 and PS3, finally, PC is getting one of the games as well. And if you are into JRPG games like Final Fantasy, Star Ocean, and games like that, Tales of Zestiria will be right up your alley. These games are great for those of you looking for a long RPG to play. The last Tales of game I played, Tales of Vesperia, was like 80 hours long if you wanted to do everything, and expect a lot of content out of Tales of Zestiria as well. Tales of Zestiria releases on PC on October 20th. Number 8, Hitman. This entry of Hitman seeks to be a return to the glory days for many of Hitman Blood Money. The level design of the game is similar to that of the aforementioned Blood Money instead of the linear structure of Hitman Absolution. Every level in the game is a small sandbox which can be explored by the players. Levels of the 2015 iteration of Hitman are obviously bigger than those found in Blood Money, and the levels in this Hitman game are 6 to 7 times larger than the biggest levels in Hitman Absolution. Each map accommodates up to 300 non-playable characters, with each having different routines and will react differently with the player's action. The game will be released on December 8th and will also feature free DLC with free levels, locations, and targets that will be added to the game regularly as free updates. Number 7, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by Ubisoft Montreal. The game uses the Anvil Next engine, and it is considered a spiritual successor to Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Patriots, which was a game cancelled earlier on. Siege puts an emphasis on environmental destruction, and this is a game that you definitely want to play with a couple friends. It has a huge focus on cooperation between the players. If you're into tactical online first-person shooters, Rainbow Six Siege is going to be right up your alley when it releases on October 13th. Number 6, Soma. Soma is a science fiction survival horror game being developed by Frictional Games, who are famous for the Amnesia games. The game takes place in Pathos 2, an underwater remote research facility with machinery that begins to take human characteristics. In the game, you encounter a number of strange creatures that embody certain aspects of the theme of Soma. Soma has been in development since 2010, but it's almost here with a release date scheduled for September 22nd this year. Number 5, Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Even with all the controversy surrounding Konami right now, this is still Metal Gear Solid, and this game is still being developed by Kojima. For many, Metal Gear Solid 5 will be a swan song to a fantastic series, because as far as we know, future Metal Gear games are not going to be developed by Kojima. Hopefully that does change. But still, we got Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out on September 1st, and you might as well go out on a high note, and Metal Gear Solid 5 right now looks amazing. More exciting for PC gamers was that Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes was so good on PC, expect the same out of Phantom Pain. So while it is bittersweet recommending Metal Gear Solid 5 right now, I think it's a game that most PC gamers are still going to end up checking out when it releases on September 1st. Number 4, Just Cause 3. Developed by Avalanche Studios, who are also doing Mad Max this year, Just Cause 3 is set several years after the events of Just Cause 2. Rico Rodriguez leaves the agency and returns to his homeland of Medici, only to find out that the island is under the brutal control of dictator General Di Ravello, who has set his eyes on world domination. Just Cause 3 will feature the same open-world third-person action-type gameplay that was present in Just Cause 2. The map size is similar to that of Just Cause 2, with 400 square miles being dedicated for the new setting. Obviously, there will be a variety of tools that the player can use, most notably as possibly the inclusion of a new wingsuit, which is permanently equipped by the player. The wingsuit will be featured in the game and allow players to glide across the world in a much faster way. Expect a whole lot more destruction and chaos when Just Cause 3 releases on December 1st. Number 3, Star Wars Battlefront. Finally, after years and years of waiting, Star Wars Battlefront is finally getting a new entry in its series. Running on the Frostbite 3 engine, expect this game to look gorgeous, especially if you're playing on a high-end PC and you can max this game out. Unfortunately, the game will not feature a traditional single-player campaign, but expect some great multiplayer gameplay when this game releases on November 17th. Number 2, XCOM 2. XCOM Enemy Unknown is finally getting a sequel, and this time XCOM 2 is exclusive to PC. The game is set 20 years after the events of XCOM Enemy Unknown in a scenario in which humanity was defeated by the aliens. The world is controlled by the alien-backed Advent administration, and XCOM has been forgotten. Running on the Unreal Engine 3, XCOM 2 does not have an exact release date yet, but expect to play the game sometime in November of this year. And finally, number 1, Fallout 4. The Bethesda open world games are always hyped up by many and almost always deliver. Fallout 3 was released in 2008 and gamers have been chomping at the bit to get their hands on Fallout 4, and finally the time is almost here. November 10th, 2015 is the date. Expect a ton of content out of this game, as Bethesda is saying that you can put 400 hours into this game and still not 100% this game. Expect similar core gameplay with a bunch of new additions. Most notably is the inclusion of a dog, a pet that'll follow you around, attack for you, fetch items for you, and all that kind of stuff. Fallout 4 is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and it is almost here, only a few short months away. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Do you agree with my top 10 list? Do you disagree? Did I forget a game? Did I leave a game too low on this list? Do you think a game's too high? Do you think Fallout 4 is overrated? Do you think some lower ranked game is underrated? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, guys, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.